At the same time, that very same PAC is coming under some federal scrutiny, grand jury investigation into Trump's Save America PAC. Let's go ahead and put this up on the screen for this next portion. So this was revealed last week. Trump's post-election fundraising comes under scrutiny by the Justice Department. A federal grand jury has issued subpoenas seeking information about Save America PAC, which was formed as Donald J. Trump promoted baseless assertions about election fraud. They go on to say that a federal grand jury is examining, here in D.C., by the way, is examining the formation of and spending by a fundraising operation created by Trump right after his loss as he was soliciting millions of dollars, asserting widespread voting fraud, which of course was not true. According to the subpoenas issued by that grand jury, the Justice Department is interested in the inner workings of Save America PAC, and they have been sending subpoenas to junior and mid-level aides who worked in the White House and for Mr. Trump's presidential campaign. Now, this PAC, we've been covering it for a long time, actually.
Years, yeah.
Was founded, right, I think it was 2 days after Election Day. So this was, they were sending out sometimes 25 solicitations a day for this frickin' thing, saying like, fight back against election fraud, we're gonna stop the steal. And so people poured money by millions of dollars into this. Most of that money was never spent.
Well, on Stop the Steal.
No, most of it was never spent.
Yes.
$135 million was brought in. They spent $36 million. And yeah, even that $36 million that they spent, a tiny, tiny fraction of it had anything to do with election fraud. Now, I'm surprised that there are questions, unfortunately, because our campaign finance laws are so loose, I'm actually surprised that there are legit legal questions about the spending. They, you know, in his defense, they're saying like, oh, it was just a marketing ploy to get people to donate. But there's a lot of looseness in terms of how you raise the money and how it has to be spent. But this got a lot more attention also after the January 6th committee talked some about how they were raising money for this, what they described as an official election defense fund, even though no such fund existed. So apparently there are some questions over whether there was actual illegality in the way that this was formed and the way that the fundraising was conducted.
It could be the fundraising. It could also be the role in the Save America PACs giving money to the false elector scheme. So it could be funding towards that. Remember, there's also that state investigation going on in Georgia. I think we should, look, grand jury's issued something. We don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, probably not looking good for all of them. Trump is just getting attacked really on all fronts. But, you know, an easy way to do that is to not scam people out of $100 million.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, how about that? Well, you were mentioning that apparently Trump is in D.C. this week, and nobody really knows why.
I don't have a lot of details. Trump is here. He's here in the Washington area. He landed at Dulles Airport last night. None of us have any idea why. We don't even know where he's staying. We don't know what he's doing.
Doesn't have his hotel
anymore,
huh?
He has not scheduled to give a speech. He's not scheduled to do anything. So there's rampant speculation online. I can't give you any of that. I'm just going to tell you, the man is here. We don't really know why. Maybe we'll have an update for you tomorrow. So what's the speculation?
Speculation is...
Okay, let me couch it all in like the most deranged conspiracy.
Yeah, this is total rampant, baseless speculation.
There's no evidence for any of this. So please, number one, he could be here to visit Walter Reed Medical Center. He's a former president. Would be his hospital.
Yeah,
although presumably
standard care.
Yeah, right. But presumably at the same time, he can receive standard medical care anyway. So why would you even be here? Number two, surprise speech. Could be surprise re-election. Could be surprise rally. Could be surprise appearance.
Oh, he could be announcing his re-elect.
Could be announcing re-elect. Could be announcing a midterm campaign. Could be headlining an RNC fundraiser that we don't know about. So put that there. And then the craziest one is meeting with federal investigators of some kind, either sitting down for a subpoena, for an interview. But I do feel like he would release that. I don't think they would happen in secret. Maybe they negotiate it that way. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, all I know is the man is here. That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.